Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
Hey everyone, Sue here at 1A Auto, and today I'm going to show you on our 03 Volvo V70 how to remove the blow motor resistor. If you need any parts for your car, click on the link below and head on over to 1aauto.com. First thing I'm going to do is remove the undercarriage sound panel, kick panel. It is a T25, and there's 2 screws. Pull that down. And we're going to remove the glove box. You start by opening that. And then there's the 2 tabs on each side, and there's the piston in the back inside here. And what we're going to do is grab that piston on the top and just pull it off the tab. And then you'll have, in the back here, 2 ear tabs. You're going to pull those up. And over here. And that's the glove box. Now we're going to remove the screws that hold the back part of this glove box in the junction area. So they're a T25 also. There's 3 on the side, 2 on the top, 3 on the other side. And just work your way right around to the other side. So I counted 8 total bolts, and then I see that there's a harness that we're going to have to disconnect. It should be the glove box light, interior light. And then we have the wiring harness for the glove box light. So we're going to push that tab down, slide it out. And there's another light down, dome light down here. And the connector is on the inside, so pull down on that tab and disconnect it. So now we have the glove box out of the way. Next thing we're going to take is the side kick panel trim off. We're just going to pop it off these little tabs and pull it up. There we go. Because we're going to have to pull the carpet back. So now you can reach and grab this carpet, fold it down. Find something to keep that down. So here's our blow motor right here. So we're going to disconnect the electrical connector. It's this gray connector with a tab. Push on that tab, pull down. There's also a vent hose right here. Get the vent hose out of the way. So the bolts that hold the blow motor down are T25. So I'm going to get in there and take them all out. So there's 4 mounting bolts total with the T25. And the worst one is the far back right one. It's not that easy to get to. Oh, there's one more. 5 total, I can see it. It's hidden. So there's a angle tube here, and there's one more bolt up in there. There we go. Okay, now let's see. There we go. And there's the blow motor. So you can see now you can get a good shot of the 5 mounting screws. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is the one that I couldn't see, and this is the hardest one to get to. So first thing you do is you remove this plastic cover. Just pull up on it. It's got 2 tabs here and a tab there. And then we're going to unplug it. It's like 2 wires go into that gray connector. You're going to push back on that little tab there and wiggle it out. And then you have 2 T25 heads right here. It's opposite of what you're used to if you work on American cars. The squirrel wheel does not come off. That's pressed on. So the actual fan blades stay on. This housing is going to come out from the back side of the electric motor. So you're going to lift up on it. I'll take a flathead screwdriver and pry in here. Start prying that housing up, both sides. There we go. Fish the wire through that hole. Now we have the housing. And here is the resistor. It's a T25. I'll take those 2 screws out. Those are for the housing on that, we don't care. And now we're just gonna push it out this way. And there is our blow motor resistor. And line it up. Mount it in. Take the T25 screwdriver. Make sure those are nice and snug. Okay. Bring that motor back over. Let's slide that right through. Now you're going to line up those 2 inside housing screws where they screw down. So I'm going to take a flathead screwdriver and just manipulate it over just a hair. You can see that I'm going to line it up. There we go. And you will take the Phillips screwdriver again. Let's remount these. You want them to make sure they're nice and tight. I'm going to plug this in that regulator, the blow motor right into there. So now we're going to put the cover on. I'm going to put the wires down in there, make sure they're out of the way. So you line that up with the connector, bring it around, see, snap it down. All right, so now we're going to bring this back in and line it up. There we go. I suggest making sure you have at least one of the screws ready to go. That's 5 mounting screws. We'll make sure we get a good shot of this once I'm out of the way, so you can get a good visual. Because then you can see the hidden one that's up behind you. This is the setup that I used to get to that back one, because the floorboard's right here. Okay, now I'm ready to connect the connector to the blow motor itself. And then there's a hose that you'll see on that housing. Slide that back on. And now we're good to lay the carpet back. I'm going to put the kick panel on. This has got all the clips in place and the guide pin, the one that goes up there. So I slide it in the back first. Go up into that compartment. Line up each point. And then the top one will go right in. Now I'm going to put the glove box back in, and first thing you want to do is connect this little interior light. It's a green connector, and it goes right here under the silver box. Here, click in, and then don't forget we have the glove box light. Line them up, they'll click into place. Take the housing, line the housing completely up with everything. There was 8 mounting screws. They're at T25. So we'll start it by hand. Snug one of them right down so I don't have to hold it the whole time. Now I can go completely around and install all 8 of them. Last screw. So all 8 screws are in. I'm going to bring this up. Don't forget we have to connect the little shock they have in here. So you're gonna push it real quick and snap these little ears around this plastic. Now that stays there, and I can put my hand up in there, put this shock right on that pinnacle. It's got a little drag, so pull on it. Just pull it up, line it up. Snaps into place. Close the glove box. Okay, now it's time to put the last thing up, is the kick panel underneath here, insulator. Okay, all these little tabs, make sure all the tabs go into place. And then 2 mounting screws. Last. There you go.